Guys, make sure to stay until the end. We'll talk about common mistakes people make that can cost you thousands of dollars in repair diagnostics that you may actually not even need. So let's explain what it is. Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Mechanics. Super quick, very helpful video for any of you having a problem where Jeep Cherokee overheats. Guys, we're talking about the generation Jeep Cherokee from year 2014 to year 2023. Stay with us, please, guys. Do not waste any money on parts, tools, diagnostics until you watch that video. It could be quite simple fix. And after that, if you guys need to buy any replacement parts and tools, we will guys share the information in the description of the video below for your convenience. So let's start on it now. Before we start, guys, let us tell you a little bit about us. Every single car we get here at the garage, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos, guys. We take them completely apart. We show you how to fix engines, transmissions, bodywork, engine codes, transmission codes, fuses, relays. Why we do that, guys? All that because our mission at the garage is to save you as much money as we can. All we need in return, please subscribe to the channel, like the video. That way we can keep making these free videos, guys. Check out our YouTube channels. That's where, guys, you can find more than 19,000 free repair videos that can save you thousands of dollars in free repair. So let's go ahead and start on it now. Guys, if a Jeep Cherokee overheats, multiple things can cause that, and we'll explain some of the most common things we see at the garage. But the first thing you want to check is some very important fuses. We're talking about fuses about engine management because it's responsible for the cooling fan and the coolant temperature sensor, and fuses relays for radiator fan as well. Then we'll explain what else we see quite often in the garage. Come to explain where you can expect to find those, guys. Quick advice from us: 9 out of 10 owners do not know where all the hidden fuse boxes are located in that Jeep Cherokee. That's why we made a special video on our YouTube channel that's called Jeep Cherokee fuse box location diagram video that can save you thousands of dollars in repairs. And what we guys need to do now, we need to open the hood. Facing the engine on the right side, this is the driver's side. You see here you have a fuse box. It's right there behind the battery. You have 2 tabs. Once you release them, you can lift the cover up and you're going to find a fuse box with a layout like this one here. Before we guys continue, let's explain quickly why it's always a good idea to test fuses and relays. Guys, it's very important to always test your fuses and relays. Why? Sometimes you may think you have a good fuse, guys. It's hard to tell. Look at those fuses, right? And sometimes, okay, you pull the fuse. Okay, I'm going to get the fuse puller and I'm going to remove one fuse. I want to show you on that 20 amp fuse. Sometimes it's very unclear if that fuse is burned or not. You may not clearly see it. So always, guys, test them, because if you don't test the fuse, you assume it's good. You end up spending money, time and diagnostics for problems that do not exist, guys. So you can just waste your money and time. Always test your fuses, always test relays. We will put links in the description of the video below where you can find, guys, a video for testing a fuse and testing a relay that will explain everything that you need to do. So guys, here we need to check fuses, relays for engine management and for the coolant radiator fan as well. Then we'll explain what else we see quite often in the garage. Starting here, you see that fuse number 5. This is a mega fuse. This is the main radiator fuse right here, and unfortunately, if it's bad, you need to remove that nut and remove the whole fuse block. It has 2 clips here. Pull it out and you can replace it. But that's fuse number 5 is the main radiator fan fuse. And fuse number after that, guys, 22 will be that fuse right here, that 5 amp fuse that you see next to the relay. That's a very important fuse that we'll need to check as well. After that, check your engine management fuses. You may have fuse number 7 right here. If you don't, it's okay. Depending on year and model, you may have all of them or some of them. Fuse number 8 will need to be checked as well. Then we go to fuse number 13, which will be a fuse between these 2 relays. There is a 10 amp fuse right there. After that, we need to locate fuse number 30, which is a micro 3-blade fuse. This one right there. And next we need to check fuse number 59. It's this fuse right here, 59. After that, guys, we need to check fuse number 83, and this will be that fuse right here. And you need to check a couple of relays. We're talking about relay 9. Let me show you now. Okay, we're going to have a few. 9, 10, 11, and check 12 and 13 as well, guys. Now, if all that checks out fine, okay, all fuses, relays, especially the radiator fan fuse, guys, okay, if it's fine, what else can cause overheating? Stop the vehicle, let it sit overnight, okay. Now, do not drive it while it's overheating, because if you overheat it, it can damage the cylinder head, gasket, engine block, and you may need the engine rebuilt or replaced. But Stop it, let it sit overnight for like half a day, a whole day. Next morning before you start the engine, check the coolant level. If you're low on coolant, that quite often can cause overheating. Now, if you're low on coolant, it could mean multiple things. Coolant leaks, leaking gaskets, many things can lead to that. But add coolant and see how it acts. Always when you add coolant that was too low, or you replaced anything that involved draining the coolant, such as water pump, water hose, radiator, thermostat, anything like that, you need to bleed the cooling system. If you do not bleed the cooling system, that can cause overheating as well. We'll have many videos on our YouTube channels how to bleed cooling system, check it out. After that, guys, what else you need to check? Now, once you bleed the cooling system, and if it still does it, okay, the first thing probably that you want to do is when you open, guys, the hood to inspect the belt, but never put your fingers when the engine is running. But the belt drives your water pump. This is a water pump, and that's the pulley for it. And when the belt turns, it turns the water pump. If the belt is loose or broken, the water pump will not be spinning, and that can cause overheating. So bad belt can cause that too. Another thing, it could be defective water pump. On the inside, often they're made out of plastic that after time can start breaking off those propellers, and it may not circulate the water, the coolant fast enough too. Now, we have another device here that's, guys, probably I would say 7 to 10 times, 7 out of 10 times that causes overheating. This is called thermostat. It regulates your engine temperature. For instance, this one is made to open at 95 degrees Celsius, so that's the best temperature at which the engine will be most efficient and less polluting. Now, that thermostat, if it's stuck close, it will not allow cold coolant to come to the engine, and as a result, guys, what will happen? Okay, the engine will eventually overheat. So bad thermostat is one of the most common things we see at the garage. Next, it could be problems with the coolant temperature sensor being disconnected or not working correctly. Test your coolant temperature sensor. Make sure that your radiator fan turns on. If the fan does not turn on and you check the fuses, guys, okay, you don't have a relay, the relay is controlled by the computer practically. Guys, you need to test your radiator fan. It could be bad radiator fan or radiator fan control module, in some cases can cause that, or radiator fan resistor. This is a smashed one, but that's the resistor that regulates the temperature too. Bad radiator fan resistor can easily cause the fan not to work too. Now, of course, it could be mechanical problems, such as bad head gasket. You hope that's not the case, because you'll need the engine rebuilt. If you want to know what are the symptoms of bad head gasket, we'll have videos on the channels that will teach you guys all about that as well. But those are some of the most common things we see here at the garage. Guys, quick advice, this Jeep Cherokee uses all kinds of fuses and relays. We want to show you the different fuses. Those are special fuses right here. You have mega fuses, you have micro 3-blade fuses, you have little mini cartridge fuses, maxi cartridge fuses. Guys, those are super hard to find. If you're in the middle of nowhere, you may have a hard time finding a replacement one, and you may end up being stuck in the middle of nowhere. So buy some, keep some spare ones in the glove box for peace of mind. We're going to share the information in the description of the video below, where you can get fuses, relays at a really good price. That's where we get all our tools and supplies from, guys. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to let us know. If we have time and resources, we'll try to make video for your problem, guys. Thank you for watching. See you next time.